Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It is Underwater Wednesday, and we have a new product to demonstrate in the pool that is gonna blow your mind. We've been talking about it all weekend at the Bassmaster Classic. It's a new product from Core Tackle. It's called the Wacky Shot, and I gotta tell you right now, before you jump to any conclusions, this does not have anything to do with drop shotting, okay? Nothing at all to do with drop shotting, so don't get distracted. I've had some people come up to me and go, I don't get it. How do you work a drop shot with that kind of rig? We're going to explain how to use it. We're going to show you how it works. We're going to demonstrate all there is to know about the new Wacky Shot from Core Tackle. Stick around, guys. This is something you've never seen before. Guaranteed, first time in the pool. We're putting it out for you here at Mark Fisher Outdoors. Welcome back to MFO, everybody. I'm Mark Fisher. So we are in the pool today. We got some good footage of the new Wacky Shot from Core Tackle. So as I was explaining before, this has nothing to do with drop shot fishing. This is basically throwing a weighted wacky rig. So normally, if you were throwing a wacky rig Cinco, for example, something like that, and you wanted to weight it, either to get it down deeper or to get it down quicker, you would use something along the lines of a weighted, where the ball weight is up near the line tie of your hook. And then you might use a collar, a NACO collar or something like that, or you might go straight through the worm. The problem with this rig, one of the biggest problems is it's very difficult to skip when you have the weight that distance away from the worm. The worm wants to skip one pace and the weight wants to skip at another, and it doesn't skip at all. So what are we talking about? We are talking about a brand new bait from Core Tackle called the Wacky Shot. And with this Wacky Shot, what happens is you've got a standard wacky style hook with the weight built in to the hook and a bait keeper that is put in to the weight, molded into the weight. That bait keeper is just a standard type of a hitchhiker, except it isn't standard. It is modified so that it has a wide spiral to it, and the length has been modified so that it exactly fits a Cinco style bait. Let me show you. So when you take this bait and you go ahead and screw in for example, a Cinco. You just screw that in, twist that on, and it ends up holding your bait securely to the Wacky Shot. Now what you have is a bait that still flutters down, but the weight is put right up against your stick bait. You get that nice fluttering, but you still get that weighted action. If you want to fish it in a little deeper water, you want it to fall a little faster than an unweighted wacky rig. This is a 1/8 ounce Wacky Shot from Core Tackle. They also make a smaller, lighter version that almost gives you the unweighted wacky effect. The benefits to this, and I'm telling you, as I said, one of the biggest benefits that I saw right off the bat is that this is very skippable. I can skip this, and you'll see I was skipping this bait probably 100 times in the pool. Never had any kind of problem with the bait coming off. That bait keeper holds tight all the time, and that's a big plus. The bait skips nicely, which it wouldn't do if the weight was in front. And I think that the fluttering action is very nice. You see the fluttering action both in the deep end and in the shallow end of the pool. Guys, we hope you like this kind of content. We know that Underwater Wednesday is a popular addition of our Mark Fisher Outdoors video lineup, and we hope that you would subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Take a look at these baits as they are falling. It's a very nice, subtle presentation. The hookup percentage on these baits we feel is going to be much greater because there's no bait to get in the middle of the gap of the worm. I just have a feeling that these baits are going to be very, very popular. They've only been out and available on Tackle Warehouse since the Classic, and I know I'm already getting tons of calls and text messages asking how people can get a hold of them. The places to get them, guys, are Tackle, right now that I'm aware of, is Tackle Warehouse and on coretackle.com. So go to those two locations to get your Wacky Shot from the Core Tackle, and you can get it in either the 1/8 or the lighter version at this time. Guys, we appreciate you tuning in to Mark Fisher Outdoors. We'll see you again tomorrow. Take care, everybody.